Hey, welcome back. You're watching a Money Monday edition of Liquid Lunch. Oh, very nice show today to kick off the week, and we're going into the Christmas season, the Santa season, all that good stuff. I think there's going to be a big rally in the stock market. I think they'll have they call it a Santa rally usually going into the end of the year. I think that's going to happen. But how do you close out a show that was great? You bring in the closer. Pavlina Osta joins us today. Pavlina, how are you?
I'm good, John. How are you doing?
Pavlina is a producer for Salem Media. She's also a social media superstar, and she brings us all the different perspectives from the younger people that we have to consider also because they're the future.
Exactly.
And one of the things that's weighing on me and many other people from my generation is the soaring college costs.
Yes.
It's been recently reported that college costs are up like 25% in the last 10 years, which is big.
Yeah, so in the 70s, college was around $8,000 to $17,000. Now, like today's college tuition is anywhere from $21,000 to $48,000, which is a lot. That's a lot of, and we've talked before about skyrocketing student loans and millennials not being able to afford that, which is crazy. But there's two reasons for this, and the first one is states aren't really giving out a lot of college, money, grants, exactly.
Yeah.
They're not giving those out too much anymore. And then the cost of living. So because of those two reasons, college tuition seems to be going up.
Yeah, I think Frankie just got married, so you're going to have to start saving for a child to
I'm
go
still
to college.
paying some graduate
of
school.
Your own,
oh my
of your
gosh.
own.
Yeah.
But it's not only that states aren't giving grants, but
Right.
what happened years ago is the federal government started giving away free money to banks and other lenders. And once the colleges realized that anybody can get approved, a child, an 18-year-old with no job and no work history can get approved for, like you said, almost $200,000.
Yeah.
They just started giving student loans to everybody. So the colleges realized there's free money out there from the government, so they just keep raising the prices.
Raising it.
So
exactly.
where does this leave Gen Zers and young millennials right now financially? I mean,
Right.
does this leave them heavily in debt when they graduate? And what does that mean for the future of the economy going forward?
Yeah, so a lot of millennials, all the studies are showing that they are heavily in debt with their student loans, and they're having trouble, getting houses and wanting to get, houses rather than renting, and that whole thing is a whole debate. But future generations are not really looking to go to college. It's still a big part of our society. And people still need college degrees and everything. And if you have a college degree, you're going to get 80% more than a high school diploma. When you're
But
when
is
you're
the
having a salary.
80% more
But
enough money to pay off the $200,000
it's
in
not,
debt?
which is also the other problem.
Right.
So it's a whole quandary, and I think we're kind of putting millennials and the future generations in a little bit of an impossible situation.
Maybe it's one of those times where people should go to the college they can afford.
Yeah.
And kind of shop for college. You got education, but just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's a worse school.
Exactly.
People just go, oh, all right, I can borrow all the money. What they don't realize is the amount of money they're going to make, it could take them 20 years to pay back the student loan debt.
So,
Exactly.
Pavlina, I know there's something called a Secret Santa. There's something called a white elephant. I have the misfortune of participating in both of those this year. But I understand, at least according to some psychologists, that this is very prevalent in offices, they do this Secret Santa kind of thing, that these Secret Santa enterprises are causing your people, the younger folks, a great deal of anxiety. How come?
Yes, so there's a couple reasons for this, but the main one being they don't, obviously there's usually a cost amount when you have a Secret Santa sort of thing, but they don't want to be spending too little. They want to make sure the person actually likes the gift. The whole process is just very anxiety ridden, which is why I kind of like the whole white elephant thing, because you can just get them a gag gift and not really care about
I'm getting
how they feel about it.
It's just another step in the wrong direction of the snowflakes. We can't do a Secret Santa because I'll need a safe space because if
Well, it's funny because 1 in 5 people or millennials say that they would just totally get rid of Secret Santa if they could. They don't even want it. They're like, this is too much. I would get rid of it. Yeah,
well,
but they also say it's good for morale.
Work
I
think
office
it's
morale.
good. You know what I mean? Why don't you say bring anything? You know what I mean? Bring something that's meaningful. How does that?
Get them a bottle of wine. No one hates that.
I'm
Get them
imposing
something funny. No one hates
$100
that.
limit on our Secret Santa.
Are we
and
doing a Secret Santa?
I want my 100 back.
John did pay me, by the way. The bet that he lost.
I did lose the bet to Frank, and I did tender $100 US.
That's right.
To him.
I thought he was going to try and pay me in cryptocurrency.
Oh, wow.
All right, Pavlina,
My wallet, call your wallet.
very, very quickly.
Yes.
There apparently a lot of millennials go to the gym and they're not getting the results as quickly as they'd like at the gym. What's the story here?
So this is funny. I personally love HIIT workouts, and this is what millennials are really into right now. They want quick and fast results where they can see the results right away. Who wants to go to the gym all the time and then not really see the results? So they're becoming very known for their HIIT workouts, where you go into like these classes and you do really high intensity workouts. So that's basically
it's
the
more
story.
of the instant gratification.
Yeah, more of that,
you know?
exactly. But it also builds like a community. Like I make a lot of my friends when I work out, you know?
All right,
Yeah,
I hear you.
it's
All
fun.
right. So the moral of the story is, for the younger people, college costs are going up.
Yes.
No more Secret Santa,
Yes.
and get some better filters on your phone if you want instant results from the gym. I mean,
That also works.
that should do it all.
Yeah.
And just one of our loyal viewers, Joe Boss, he watches the show, but he's also texting me while we're on the show if I want to be in the Monsignor Farrell charity Super Bowl box.
Find out the answer when we come back.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and we'll get back to you right after this.